Hello, welcome back. We're just picking up where we just left off. I picked most of my chicken, but I wanted to save one of them to show you. You see how all the fat is hanging on there? The fat's in the skin, but we'll pull the skin off and throw it away. And the fat, we'll pull it off, but that's what's made our broth so good today. And then we'll just take the chicken, put it in a bowl. Now with this chicken, I personally like to put it in my giblet gravy. I'm going to show you in a few minutes how to make giblet gravy. Some people like it in their dressing. It's just whatever your preference is. Either way, you'll be okay. Now I need to make one correction on what we did a little earlier. I said that the cooked onions, I meant to say chopped onions. You do not cook your onions before you put them in your dressing. So it should have been chopped and not cooked. Y'all, this is my first one, so I'm really nervous. So just forgive me for any mistakes I make. Okay, we've got that done. Now we're just going to set this aside. And I'm going to wash my hands because I can't stand stuff on my hands. And whenever you're cooking, especially with meat, always make sure you wash your hands to get it off of your hands before you start touching anything else. Now we're going back to the dressing. If you've noticed, it's softened up now. I'm going to go ahead and mash it up some with my spatula, and then I'm going to get in there with my hands. It does not have to be smooth, and it's okay if you have little dark spots in it. It just makes it look like it's homemade. Okay, I'm going to get in there with my hands and finish mixing it up. Just squeeze it. The bread is soft, so it's easy to split. I mean, it's easy to mix. And I worked on it a little bit while we were off a while ago, so it wouldn't take so long. And I think that looks good just like that. Okay, if you want to get a good look at it, good consistency is just right. It's going to cook up really good. I'm going to be over here just a minute. I've got my pan. I'm going to spray it just a little bit so it won't stick so bad. I'm going to take my dressing, I'm just going to pour it in. Need some help? Just remember, use your hands. God gave them to you first. Now look at our pretty pan of dressing. It's ready to go in the oven. We'll put it in the oven on about 375, and you just cook it till it's the consistency and the doneness that you like. Some people like it really dry, some people don't. I personally don't. Now I'm going to leave it there just a minute, but I'm going to show you, I talked about the giblet gravy. This is 1 can of cream of chicken soup and 1 cup of water. Okay, I got it all in there. Now I've got 1 boiled egg. I'm going to chop it. Now you can heat this. Normally I would have it hot, but I'm not fixing to use it, so I haven't got it hot. I'm just showing you now how to mix it. Cut your egg up. Stir it in there in your... Remember a while ago I told you that the pepper really makes your dressing. So we're going to put pepper. The cream of chicken soup's kind of salty anyway, so we're not going to add any salt. Now, if I was fixing, that's your gravy. See how simple it is? Now, if I was fixing to serve this, I would go ahead and heat it. But as it is right now, I won't heat it till we get ready to do the dressing. Okay, I think that's the way we make our dressing at Mama Reed's Restaurant. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're able to make it for Christmas. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to answer them. Thank you for viewing.